Hi everyone, my name is Alma Bell. Oh, it's not to be hand showcasing or anything. It's about talking naman. Ayan, it's about talking naman tayo. Okay, thank you so much everyone for all the support, for all the support given to me on the social media platform from YouTube, TikTok, Facebook. I don't have any IG. I'm not active in there. But here in TikTok, here in FB, here in YouTube, I am in. I am on. I am in. Thank you so much everybody for all the support. Thank you so much for all the hearts, likes, and everything. And as a newbie here, sorry, apology, my English language is not really clever, okay? I'm a Filipino and I'm just trying my best to talk in English for the sake of those who are listening on me on the other side of the globe, not on Filipino language. Again, my name is Alma Bell and I'm passionate about my handcraft. I am doing some perfumes. I am doing my own customized soap remolding, and I'm doing my own detergent powder. That's my simple business. Okay? And my sidekick or my passion, I am a pet lover. I am huge fan of dogs and cats. I am feeding a stray dogs. I'm feeding a stray cats. Actually, in my house, in my small house here in the Philippines, I have 7 dogs. And to have a pets, I have 7 dogs, I have 2 cats. So to have pets at home, you need to be industrious. You need to be a passionate one. And it's a big test towards about your patience. I learned a lot of things from being a pet lover. That's the real talk. I learned to be patient. I learned to, before my attitude, I have a very bad attitude. I am a quite very bad lady. But then, after looking after pets, I learned a lot of things from dogs. Especially when they are alone and sick and all these things, when I'm about to bring them to the vet. And to have pets is quite expensive sometimes. Even though they are aspin, or we call it as stray dogs or asong Pinoy, some of them have breeds. Aspin means mongrel. Okay, we call it mongrel. Thank you so much for all the 20,000 viewers. Yeah. So, looking after stray dogs is just I put myself onto their shoes. I am imagining, I'm putting myself into their shoes, and I'm imagining if what if one day I will be like this? I'm homeless. I will become homeless. I don't have anything. I don't have anywhere to go. I don't have something to eat. So, I am actually looking after dogs and pets as if like they are my family member. Yes, true indeed. To have a pet is really expensive sometimes, especially to us that not so much rich. We are just average. And here in the Philippines, to look after pet and you bring them to the vet, check up, immunization, vaccine, and all these things, it will cost you 300 to 400. So to complete all the vaccines itself for them, for one dog, you need to have 3K. Yes. To have a dog is not only for having a decoration when you go out. Okay? That's why I never have a pure breed dog. I have mongrel dogs. It's mix of Asong Pinoy, we call it Filipino dogs, with the mix of Labradors. I have also some what's the called that one? The black and white dogs with mix with Labradors. And I have a spin dog again with mixed with golden retriever. Okay, so their maintenance to have a dog, if it called a spin, is just only a little bit. Yes, because Aspin dogs are mongrel. They have their own. Someone calling outside. Mongrel, they are quite low maintenance. Okay, so sometimes feeding a stray, it costs me a lot. So sometimes you can see me selling here, doing live selling outside, house to house selling. I'm making fundraising for them because to feed them, it needs also a penny. Okay, it needs also a money, something like that. So thank you very much, everyone, to all who supporting me, to all who buying my projects, to all who buying my products. It's really a big huge help to me in maintenance for these pets. And it's Valentine's Day. Okay, the other day it's Valentine's Day, and we are human. We tell to people happy Valentine's Days. Yeah, but for me, you know what did I do? I spend my day with my dogs. That is my free time, so I'm spending with them. I don't have much time, really. I don't have much time to go out with them sometimes because I'm quite busy outside. I'm quite tired. So tired already because my job is to sell house to house those groceries. So as you can see on my showcase here, sometimes I have a lot of things selling. Yes. So thank you so much. Recently, due of public demand, I customized this kind of soap that we call it herbal soap. We call it Madre Cacao. And my way towards going to nearby village, there are a lot of stray dogs on the street. So I give away to people who are taking care of them, feeding them some soaps. So to have this kind of free soap that I'm sharing with other rescuers, I'm giving them free and feeding them. So that is the way we are raising our funds towards looking after these pets. Okay? There are many things that we can learn from pets. What are those? We human, we tend to get angry when we human being, we are insensible sometimes. I'm so grateful here in the world, in the universe, that our technology is quite high tech, quite high, quite impressive. Okay, as I think so. And from other sources of platforms, social medias, we are looking after this, after videos after videos of dogs from all around the world. Okay, And I am one of them. I'm Filipino. I'm very poor. I belong to average family. It's not rich. I'm not rich. I am just average. I am just quite low profile, okay? But I'm not sharing much what I'm doing because for me to help, it's just for me. God knows. My witness is God, and to all people who saw me every day. You know, when I'm driving a motorcycle, every day that's my job. I am a collector. So I will go to every client. Then I will pass a way, path, all these roads that we have called it shortcuts. Okay? So we always doing shortcuts. And from those shortcuts over the field, sometimes besides fields, beside things, and then I saw these many dogs. Some of them thrown by employers, some of them thrown by owners, some of them thrown by, what do you call this one? Those people who hit them. Sometimes there are some rescuers also in Philippines who tend to always tell to people they are rescuers, but actually they are dog eater. Okay, so sometimes here in the Philippines it's not quite easy to distinguish those people who really a pet lover. Sometimes many people showing they are so what do you call this one, passionate of being a dog rescuer. But some of them, I'm not telling most everybody, some of them, they are actually a dog meat eater. Okay, here in the Philippines, I grow up on the Cagayan Valley, whereby you can see the bushes, you can see the mountains. My father is an blood of Igorot and all these things. I will never say no, and I will not deny. I will never be denied. I never denied my father before. He's a dog meat eater. Okay, that's when we are just young. When I was, I think, 7 years old, 8 years old, it goes to my head. Na? After that, from time to time, things is slowly changing. And then I came to learn to love dogs and cats. And that, from the moment when I saw my father eating dogs, meat, and that, my advocacy to help stray dogs, stray cats grow stronger and stronger. That is where I began to become a passionate of as a being pet lover. I never show my things. Actually, in my house now, I have 7 dogs that are sleeping here. How to, I don't know. Wait lang, I will show you later. As you can see on my videos, I am trying to be a creator to sell items. I'm trying on my other channel, I am doing live selling. And then everybody say, "Oh, you are living alone. Where and why the hell you need much money?" Because of this charity that I am doing. To do charity work is not going to be ideal for me, on my opinion only. Okay, I'm not bashing everyone, but to help to help humans, to help dogs, to help fellow, I'm not keen to say, "Oh, I help them." I'm not show off, but actually I'm doing my own way. I'm alone, and I hope that I can feed more stray dogs in the near future. Yeah, this is what I've learned in the Philippines. When I'm in abroad, I stay in abroad, Hong Kong and Singapore. Sometimes I went to India, sometimes I went to Malaysia to visit friends and everybody. I saw many people who are passionate of dogs. And there is this one lady that I've met. She is a Japanese. She is the wife of my ex-boss. My boss is a French Italian. That is where when I'm about um, 25 years old when I was in Hong Kong. Okay? So those time, it's quite challenging for me. And I feel very proud when I have dogs. I am holding leashes of dogs. I have 3 kind of dogs, and every 3 o'clock on the afternoon, we are climbing the Clearwater Bay here. Okay, if anyone here who are familiar to Clearwater Bay at the Putoy O, that the village, I always on the top of that hill, walking after 5 dogs. We are on the cycle. Sometimes we are on our feet, on our track, and run towards on the top. And that is when I learned on how to be more passionate of dogs. Yeah, people look at me as I'm crazy. I'm quite crazy, really. I don't know. I really don't know. So apology of my way of speaking. Again, I am not an English speaking person. I am a Filipina here and just trying to talk in English for the sake for people who are also viewers, so that they can understand what I am talking to. Yeah, thank you so much for the 76,000 viewers. Ayan. Yeah. Again, let's get back to the topic. So there is nothing wrong about helping dogs, stray dogs, helping cats. On our world now, people sometimes dislike dogs. Sometimes they are surrendering them on the shelters. And poor dogs, when they reach their average age of 1 or 2, and after that you're going to surrender them on the shelters. Poor dog. Can you imagine? Can you imagine how devastating the feelings? Okay? How pain it is. Just like when you have loved ones, when you have family members, and you dislike this one member of your family, and you just thrown him away or her, you just throw them away on the shelters, and they found out they are being alone. How devastating that one could be. Yeah. So these are the things why sometimes I'm putting myself on the shoe of the poor dog on the street. When I'm driving my motorcycle, sometimes I'm carrying 1 kilo, 2 kilo, 3 kilo put on my motorcycle, and whenever I saw a stray dogs, I'm giving them. Yes, this really my side hustle of myself. I'm really passionate of dogs. I've learned a lot from them. Besides of studying them online, I am doing research also. So, when I knew that they are in really pain, I also cried. I don't know where. There are one story on the Facebook that they turn away the dogs, and I say, oh my gee, how could these people do these things? Many people bash dog lovers. Many people don't understand the feelings of being a pet lover. Many people think they are just a dog. They also created of God, okay? and they call it a man best friend actually. So sometimes these really are my projects. So thank you so much everyone for joining, but my apology, I can't accept sometimes because all these videos I also posted on my YouTube. I will share to you the story of my dogs. One of my dog who passed away last September last year. Okay, his name is Classy. And after pandemic, I haven't go back to abroad. I never go back to abroad to work. So I decided to stay here in the Philippines. I managed to start a small business here. They call it convenience store or whatever. And then when I feel boring, I ask people to give me a dog. So there is one lady who sold to me this baby dog. I called him Classy. He is a male and his breed is a golden retriever and a Labrador with a mix of Aspin mongrel. Okay? After a few weeks with me, this poor baby, I need to bring him to the vet because of... Wait lang. Wala! Sorry, there are people who are buying because I have a small shop here. Wala po! Okay. So again, let's talk to the topic. This dog, I named him Classy. He lived with me for 2 years. Oh no, 4 years actually. And he's quite a young baby actually. He's just 4 weeks old when I bought him from one lady. In a few weeks after, on Classy's second month with me, I need to bring him to the vet due of his platelet lower down. And he got this kind of illness, a lot of parasites, a lot of whatever the things like that. And then that's the thing. I cried because of a short time that this small baby dog's with me. I find him as my companion because I'm alone here in Manila. And those times, 2020, it's just the pandemic time. So I found an outlet of being alone, and this small thing with me becomes the solution of being bored. Classy became my companion being alone here while pandemic is arising. And then while the time goes on, I found out another urge to get a companion for Classy. And that's the time I searched on the internet where I could find another dog. So the next dogs I got was Rain. Thank you very much for viewing them. That's what happened until the two dogs, they become 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. As time goes by, Classy become very ill. We usually goes to vet every single week and sometimes every month. Sometimes he live and sleep there. That's how I love Classy. That's how I love my dogs, and that's how I become crazy of taking care of these street dogs. I learned a lot from them. I found out that there are also, these dogs are best friends, man's best friends. When you're alone, they become your company. Yeah, this is what happened with me. When I become sad, they are there with me. And what most I learn from them is they are really a good example of being contented to whatever they have. Okay? We human, we are not really contented of what we have. These dogs, they are quite contented of what they have. What they have. Whatever they have. In one day, one meal, or 2 meals, they are quite happy. They are quite happy of small attention. They are not attention seeker. It's up to you, human, on how you handle your dog. It's up to you, human, on how are you going to spoil your dog. It's up to you, human, on how you discipline your dog. It's just like going to discipline your own child. That is like that all the time. Besides of being patient and contented to a life, I've learned a lot from dogs, really. So, this is me. Whenever I'm selling online, meaning whenever I sell online, that's the meaning that I need funds. Whenever you saw me selling online, I need something. I need to make money. I need to buy things. Okay? At my house, you can see actually I'm like a baby. I'm like a mother. I'm like a small baby mommy. What you call this one? So, I've got a lot of things for birds. Okay? So, here, to have many dogs at your house, you must be industrious to clean. You must be patient. You show your much kindness, your passion. Okay? And of course, you need to have at least at your reach on hand whenever they have something, illnesses, that you can cure them. It's not only, don't make your dogs to be your decoration when you're going outside. Some of people here or out there, some people have what they call this one, what they call sorry, what, open gift gallery. Oh, sorry. Wait lang. Ayan, sorry for the delay, okay? Here in the Philippines, again, my dogs are just Aspin, Asong Pinoy. But they are quite sweet, yeah? And I never been pabaya. What do you call this one? Pabaya. I'm always ready for all my Aspin. Whenever they need something, just like whenever they feel ill or whatever, I have also like on-hand medication. Okay? So, many things. If you own a dogs at your house and you live a small house, in a small house, you need to be careful so that your neighbor won't angry at you. Okay? Dogs are dogs. They can't talk. But you as the owner need to know the attitude of your dogs. You need to discipline them. because they are just like small kids. They know how to follow. Sometimes human wouldn't follow, but dogs follow. They obey you. They are quite obedient if you knew how to handle them. Yeah? Thank you so much everyone for watching me, for joining me on this live, okay? And all this live I am posting also on YouTube, on my social medias, on my Facebook, because I don't have much time to every day on the camera. Whatever I think it's necessary and interesting to share, that is how I am sharing. Just like now, I need to share about being a pet lover. Again, my apology on how I talk. I am a Filipino. I am not ang Englishera. Okay, so whatever people say, the way I talk, I don't care. As long as I am delivering properly on my own opinion, what I'm sharing. Thank you so much everyone for all and everyone who are really passionate and watching me all over the world. Thank you. I wish that here in the universe there are people, and we need to change our hearts towards dogs. If you're scared, of course, don't hit them, don't hurt them, because they are speechless. They don't know how to talk. They can bark. No one understood them sometimes. Only pet lovers and dog lovers can relate what I am talking here. Yes. Thank you so much everyone for the people who are buying my products. It's a huge help for me to feed stray dogs. Okay, yes, thank you so much everyone. And yeah, I will show you one thing that I need to provide again. That's why I am selling a while ago over in Facebook. So this is a medication. It's called it doxycycline. Okay, so these are antibiotics for dogs and cats. My one baby now, I feel that he got cold and flu. So I need to buy this because now is just a few tablets. So it cost me 1,300, and they have this vitamin, okay, and a lot of things, especially on the cleaning of the house. You need to have pet deodorizer. Yeah, you need to have for the hygiene and all these things. They have these dog powders, okay, and vitamins also they have. I have this Easy Heal, what you call this one, for sometimes emergency cuts and bruises, wounds, and all these things. So I have all these things on my hand. I'm not really what do you call this one, I'm always ready, because again I'm telling you, to bring a dog on the pet, quite expensive. So whenever I have emergency here, I just one call away from the vets, so they can come to my place as well. Yeah, I want also to share on how I am minimizing and maximizing their foods. Okay, my dogs, they are large breed, and as I'm saying, there are mongrels, there are mixed breed. So sometimes we are food table. So most of the time they don't want to eat dog food. They preferred cooked food on the table. And I believe this pets, dogs and cats, they are throwing away bad spirit, negative spirit here inside the house, because sometimes they're guarding me. I believe that, okay? I am quite believer of reincarnation. I am wishing that my pet named Classy, who passed away last September, I'm wishing he would come back once again and meet me in different kind of form, maybe. So I believe in reincarnation. Yeah. And me myself, as a pet lover, I become more alert. Okay, alert. I learned from the dogs being alert. And because they can't talk, they are speechless. So what I found out myself is to always ready, and I become so patiently and diligently studying on how they communicate with humans. Okay, really, at first in my life, when I'm small kids, I'm also scared of dogs, because our dogs, when I was 12 years old, they bite me. They beat me here on my legs. 4 cuts. So my dad brought me on hospitals and do vaccination and all these things. After those things, I learned that if you don't provoke the dogs, they won't hurt you. They indeed guard you if they fell in love with you, if they become your friend, if you try to show them passionately that they belong also on earth. Yeah. So please don't hurt them. Really. If you saw if you see a dog that needs help, just be passionate and insensible, that you can call any rescuer, take a picture, post on the net, and maybe somehow you can help them rescuer find their place. When you post something that you saw it on the and post it on the social media, always put the address where rescuer can actually pick them up, and not just like posting on the Facebook with incomplete details. Really. Yeah, I saw a lot of things. I saw many things. So sometimes if I am becoming like octopus, that I have quite many hands, plenty of hands, of course I will do a lot of things to help dogs. But again, we are just human with left and right hand, 2 foot, 2 feet. Then you cannot do. But how I wish here in the universe, people learn to love pets and animals. Okay? Sometimes I'm crying, devastating pain in the heart when I saw it in the social media that people selling dogs. Dog meat actually. So just respect those kind of people also. They have their own ways. Though I don't know. I'm no comment. When I heard this issue in UK, who see this, would you imagine that all the pit bulls, large pit bulls, they really banned them? I'm crying. You know what? It's not a fault. It's not dog fault. It's the owner's fault. Really. Okay, I'm going to end up now my small brief live here, and thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for watching. I hope with my English blah 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 is no good. So thank you so much. Thank you so much again, everybody. Thank you so much. Keep safe. Always have plenty of water, especially here in Asia that quite hot. Okay, so thank you so much everyone. See you on my next live. On my next live, maybe tomorrow, I'm going to sell and show you again about business, what we are selling. I hope people will buy from us. It's quite huge help for us to have all this and feed us stray dogs. Thank you everyone. Thank you. This is Alma Bel Rames. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And see you on my next live. Bye.